Hi, this is Lisa for Plan TV News on the 20th of March, 2023. First today is what's new at the clubhouse.
Hi, we're at the Snack Shack with Barack and David, who are going to explain to us the new offerings at our Snack Shack.
Go ahead, Barack.
Okay, the new offering is we got a blanket, a new one. It costs us like $20, and we don't have actually a new thing over here, but I get paid today, and that's a new thing for me over here.
And over here we have our coffee shop. We have ground coffee, which the machine does work. Our other machine did not work, so we brew regular and decaffeinated in our coffee makers, and we put them in the canisters. Decaffeinated is the old one, and the new one is regular caffeine coffee. We have dirty spoons, clean spoons, we have sugar, we have condiments, we have cream, and of course we have the donation for 25 cents for coffee. And we appreciate your business.
Thank you, Baraki and David. And now our health tip for the day. Ann will talk to us about having a more organized life.
My health tip for today is to make a daily to-do list to provide structure and consistency to my day. I'm to do the most important items first, so if I don't get everything done in a day, less stress for me. Another tip is to put my clothes, bag, and medicine for the next day the night before, so I do not dash around looking for clothes to wear, provided I have followed the weather. All in all, being on time is a must, whether it be work, school, or other activities. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Ann. Next up is our coming events here at the clubhouse.
This is Andrew, and I am going to tell you what the upcoming events are for the coming week, starting Monday, March 20th. On Wednesday, 22nd of March, we have an advocacy committee meeting from 2 to 3. On Thursday, we have a new member committee meeting from 2 to 3. On Friday, we have the events committee meeting from 2 to 3. And then on Saturday the 25th, we have Coffee House Jam, which starts at 5 o'clock. Those are the upcoming events, and now back to you, Liz.
Next up, we have our new regular segment to the show. It's called Getting to Know You. And in it, we will be learning more about the people we interact with here at Plan.
So what do you like to be called? Elizabeth?
Liz is what I prefer.
Sorry?
Liz.
All right. Well, Liz, where are you from?
I'm actually from Connecticut.
And how did you get to Texas?
I moved to Texas in 2021, and my family moved down here to be closer to other members of my family who had moved down here.
Liz, what do you like the clubhouse?
Oh, I think the clubhouse is great. I'm really pleased with it so far. Everyone's been really, really nice and welcoming, and there's so many different things to do every day. So I've really enjoyed that.
And what do you hope to accomplish while you're here at the clubhouse?
Well, for one thing, being around people is really important because prior to coming here, I was so isolated. So being around people each day is really important, and I've been learning a lot about how to do different things on the computer, so I want to do more to help with that.
And can you tell us what was your life like before you, just before you came to the clubhouse, or why did you decide to come to the clubhouse? So
immediately prior to coming to the clubhouse, I was having a really hard time. Things were just, they were in a really bad place. So I was in the hospital, and it was actually my doctor in the hospital who told me about Plan and thought it might be a good idea for me once I got out. So I'm really thankful to him for that recommendation. But things were at a place that I never want to go back to.
And can you tell us tell us something about yourself that no one in the clubhouse knows about you?
Well, I have told people about my parrot before, so that doesn't count as a fact. But I used to volunteer with sea lions, and they were actually Steller sea lions, which is the largest species of sea lion in the world. So one of the sea lions I took care of would get up to 2,000 pounds every summer. So he was a really big sea lion, and he ate a lot of fish.
And was that here in the Dallas area?
That was in Connecticut.
Okay.
There aren't very many places that have that species, so it was a pretty rare opportunity to get to work with them.
Is that an Atlantic Ocean species?
No, they're actually found in Alaska and Russia. I mean, they can be found down to California area, but the majority of them are found in Alaska and Russia.
And what was his personality like?
Oh, he was a lot of fun. His name was Kodiak, and they did a lot of really interesting training with him, which I could go on and on about, but he was a lot of fun to work with.
And did he recognize you?
I don't think so, because I was one of many volunteers. I think he was just happy if someone was coming out with his bucket of fish.
And did he have a sense of humor, or was he aggressive, or was he...
He actually was potentially aggressive, so they always worked with him in what's called protected contact. Simply because of his size, he could be so dangerous, and also that species is known to potentially be aggressive. They can get kind of territorial. He was a captive raised animal, so he was very familiar with people and very comfortable with people, but you never want to take a chance.
Could you show us with your hands how big his mouth was?
It was big. I don't know how big with my mouth. I used to know all these facts from when I was there about like how big his canine teeth were and all kinds of things like that, but I haven't, it's been a while since I was there, so I don't have all that information easily accessible in my brain.
But I take it would be larger than a human mouth?
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
sure.
You'd give him a whole salmon to eat.
Wow. Okay. Okay, good, yeah. Okay, and what was the best gift you ever got as a kid, whether for a holiday or for your birthday?
Well, the one that comes to mind is actually, I don't know if anyone knows what American Girl dolls are. This was during the 1990s, and they were a pretty big deal back then. So I got one of those as a holiday gift, and I thought it was pretty amazing. And that's what stands out to me as probably my favorite gift. I mean, I don't play with the doll anymore, but I did a lot when I was little.
Cool. Let's see, is there anything else that you could tell us about yourself? Because you're new and a lot of us don't know you yet.
Yeah, so if anyone ever wants to talk to me about animals, I will always be happy to talk about that. It doesn't matter what kind of animals they are. If you have any pets, I definitely want to know all about your pets. I've really enjoyed getting to know people, and definitely come talk to me.
And last today is our weather.
Today's weather will be partly sunny with a high of 60. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low of 50. Tuesday, a slight chance of showers and breezy with a high of 70. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, a low of 63. Wednesday, mostly cloudy, a high of 82. Wednesday night, partly cloudy, then mostly cloudy and breezy with a low of 65. And that's the weather from the National Weather Service.
Well, that's it for the show today. Thanks for watching. This is Lisa signing off. Goodbye and good luck.